Hi everybody, it's Michelle. It's Monday afternoon and I am at creativecommons.org to hopefully clear up some questions that have been coming to me by email and that many of you probably have about what Creative Commons is and what Creative Commons licensing means, how you can find licensed works that have a Creative Commons license, and maybe how to acknowledge the license in the work that you're doing for your chapter. So briefly, Creative Commons is a very easy way for authors to give permissions to other people to use work that they've created in derivative works. So it's sort of like an intellectual property license that people who work on the internet can assign to their work and then tell other people what it is they can and cannot do with that work. And if you're looking for information, it's really helpful to know what the author permits and does not permit, because then you can use that work knowing confidently that you have permission to do so. So if you're an author, you can go here. Let's say you've made an infographic or you've even taken a photograph and you want to put it up on the internet, but you also want to license it, right? Because it is your intellectual property. So you come here and you basically answer two simple questions. Will you allow adaptations of your work to be shared? You can say yes, no, yes as long as others share alike, which is to say share it according to sort of specifications that you have made, and maybe in the same way that the initial piece of work was shared. And the second question is, do you allow commercial uses of your work? And you can say yes or no, but basically it means, do you allow other people to make money off of something that you've created? I'm going to say no. So let's say I've made this infographic or I've taken a photograph. The website automatically creates for me a license, and then I can grab that license and I can put those icons onto the work, and then everybody who sees that work knows what it is that I do and do not permit. And likewise, as a user of content, you look for those symbols and you know what you can do. So how do you find Creative Commons licensed works? Well, the great thing is that you can do it right at the website. And you can go to CC Search and you can search on all of these different platforms for media, images, music, right? It's amazing actually the kinds of stuff you can find here. So let's say I'm going to search on Wikimedia Commons, and because my family is getting a Labrador Retriever puppy at the end of April, I want to look for Labrador Retriever information. And of course, before I search, I want to specify, do I want to use this for commercial purposes? No. Let's say I'm just creating something for Labrador enthusiasts. Do I want to be able to modify, adapt, or build upon the work that I find here? Yeah, maybe. So, okay, that's what I'm going to specify, and I'm going to click Enter and see what I get. So I decided to use Wikimedia Commons, which of course will give, information in text, images, video. Let's see what I find. I found this really great image. I'm going to click on this. This is exactly what I want. Okay, it's called a Labrador Retriever in the Snow. The original author is here. Okay, I'm going to copy that. And I see that it's licensed CC, Creative Commons by 2.5, and I can click on that to see what that actually means. Okay, so it means that I'm free to copy and redistribute the material in any medium or format, adapt, remix, transform, and build for any purpose, even commercially. Okay, so I'm not going to do it commercially, but I have the permission to do so if I like. All right, it just so happens that I copied it there, and I did actually put the attribution here. So here it's a 2.5. There's another site actually that shows us a 3.0 license. But basically what I've done is I've put in the original author, and then I've also put in that the photo was edited by this second author, and then I've said here use under CC attribution share alike license 2.5 and 3.0 retrieved, and I've given the actual website where the original image can be found. So that's the kind of attribution that you could make underneath of an image in your own work as you're building your chapters. I hope that's helpful. I hope that this review of Creative Commons gives you some ideas about what you can do with your own work. For the record, we will be Creative Commons licensing our book. It will be, again, a share and adapt sort of remix, but share alike license. And certainly we're not going to permit any kind of financial gain to be made from the work that we do. But it's a really great idea now to familiarize yourself with what Creative Commons is and what it means so that you can decide how to use works and also how to create them. Okay, so I hope that's helpful, everybody, and if you have any more questions, as always, feel free to reach out. Have a great evening.